Today in the morning, of course, you are aware that four filmmakers who are actually working with journalists or for other media, several media houses. Yesterday in the evening, they were, for lack of a better word, they had been taken, and rather they had not been given, rather memorialized, and they had been detained for the past 24 hours. Two of them were actually detained at Pangani police station, and the other two were brought to Muthaiga police station. And the courtesy of the media houses and other advocates, and also some friends from the law enforcement, were able to give me further information as far as the reasons why these individuals had been taken. And from the perusal of the OB, it seems that they were likely going to be charged with the publication of false information. We're yet to know the particulars on why these charges do exist. But from further insight into why they've been taken, it seems they're being targeted for the publication of the Blood Parliament documentary, which was aired by BBC. And at this particular juncture, it was a very concerning because, as from my knowledge, I did not get to even have a miscellaneous quite a copy of the application on why their gadgets and why their offices were raided and why their equipment had been taken. That is something that I'll be following up with the DCI to get all those particulars, and I'll be sharing them with the LSK leadership to also do the full representation. We cannot be in a society whereby the police act unjustifiably without following due process, and also the fact that they had been taken and their statements had been taken without any advocates present. That's the abuse of their own rights in that respect. But that notwithstanding, I'm just pleased for the actions from the support I received from the Law Society of Kenya, and also from the media houses and friends from the people who had been detained. It's been a difficult past 12 hours, but fortunately they're here. I just want them to get some rest and perhaps now be able to ensure that their rights can never be curtailed again. Yes. Well, this is a combined effort from members of the Law Society of Kenya and the media houses. But as of yesterday in the evening, when I received a call from the editor-in-chief Nation Media Group, I was able to follow up on this particular arrest all the way to Pangani police station. I personally called the regional commander, Mr. Seda, who I shared the four names of the people who had actually been arrested, and we do know their location, and also the assistance from Commander Mutua from Pangani police station. Both those two officers are the ones who were able to help me get the information where these people were being detained. I was able to ascertain that Nicholas and Brian were currently at Pangani. I took a brief few minutes to talk to them to ascertain that they were actually not injured. But during the conversation, I learned that the offices had been raided, the statements had been taken without any counsel present. And further after that particular meeting, now I was able to ascertain where the other two individuals who are here in Muthaiga. I came, I saw them. This was about, I believe, 1 a.m. in the morning. And fortunately, same scenario. And now I'm just glad that they've actually been released.
Free bond or cash bail?
Yes, they have been released on free bond. There's no cash bail which has been demanded. And also I want to appreciate that Defenders Coalition was ready, and also Vocal Africa. Those are the two organizations which are ready to actually come for them and ensure the bill has been posted. Yes.
So this means there is no case against them, or they are required to come back?
As for now, the unfortunate part is that the DCIO for Pangani gave me some very concerning statement that this was not a matter which was under his purview. But he did inform me that this was being coordinated from DCI headquarters. Therefore, I think the question you have asked me is something I'll need to follow up with the DCI headquarters. Fortunately, I'll have the LSK leadership who will be there with me as well, and we'll be able to ascertain exactly what particular charges and or exactly what they're intending to do insofar as the investigations are concerned. Yes. No, that is also something else that I am strongly going to follow up come Monday. Ideally, for items such as cameras, hard disk, internal hard drives, the DCI know very well they're supposed to make a miscellaneous application in court. They go get a court order and they confiscate all those mobile phones and things like that. Up to now, I've not seen a copy of this particular court order or the miscellaneous application. So therefore, for me, the fact that they have obtained those particular gadgets that has been illegally, and in any case, they intend to use them in court, I'll actually have them struck off the record for that purpose. Yes.
Actually, maybe a last one before, maybe I don't know if any one of them wants to talk to us, one of the clients.
Yes.
But I wanted to ask, is it just related to the BBC documentary or also the screening?
At this particular moment, I don't want to be prejudicial in any case, but of course, the links is that it's because these particular filmmakers, they are tied up in providing documentary evidence for the documentary. But that notwithstanding, that's their statement. It's not my client's statements, and whatever statements that have been obtained, that was actually obtained illegally. They should have been informed that they had right to counsel, and they should have been present when they're recording those particular statements. Yes.
Any of them wants to say?
Yeah, for me, my name is Nick. My name is Nick Wambogo. For me, it's just short. I just want to say I'm happy for the guys who came through. For sure, definitely friends came through. Relatives came through. My family came through. My sister came through. My brother came through, and my dad came through. And pretty much everyone who was concerned, all the WhatsApp groups that shared our arrest. Yeah, I want to just say thank you for that.
How was the experience? Were you scared?
I'm just okay, as you can see. Not really. I mean, we've just been told the false publication thing, so I don't know. Yeah, thanks. All right,
That's it.